Gooch, I think we're on. Yes, it is going to be 3D Max all the way from Portugal. We've got the placements here. We don't know too much about Fariko.Gold, but 3D Max, Reflex, GT60 place 5th, Battle of Amsterdam 5th/6th. So looking to replicate that now. It's going to be a tough competition.
It's 3D Max's host. Okay, first of all, so
3D Max are ready. Fariko, are we ready? Right, okay, everyone's ready. 3D Max are going bottom. Now, I don't know if can the stream actually see us here, Gooch. Can they see? Can they see how awesome we look right now with these headsets? We're living the dream right now. This is exactly where we want to be. Okay,
Blackpool. So we want to be in Blackpool.
Exactly, that is it. First Blackpool, then the world, Gooch. Okay. That's it. Okay, we'll go on board with Spetsnaz. It is going to be the top team, and we are going to be watching Fariko from the word go. One of many Fariko teams actually attending this event.
Yeah, do we know the exact number of Fariko teams?
There's quite a few. These were actually playing under INF previously. I know they were doing a few pickup scrims with my brother and stuff, and a really strong team. So we're going to start off watching Blazing, who's just made this early push down straight through the middle, getting shut out by Blue Fran, 2 down very early on against Fariko. Plays is going to be Johnny Martos. We've seen him time and time again preventing that flag pull because he is such a defensive player. He's the equivalent of Lowen. He's the Lowen of Black Ops. That's what he is.
Yeah, so, of course, Lowen renowned for his defensive ability, and it's looking as if Fariko have actually managed to pull that back. That's 1-1, nice run there from Blazing. Of course, he's hovered around the 3D Max's flag there, just waiting for that prime opportunity to pull that, and he actually did pull it straight through the middle as well. Of course, great support there from his teammates from Fariko.Gold.
Well, kills have just been exchanged now online, pushing straight through the middle, only to be shut down by Johnny Martos, who's actually extended a little bit further into the mid-map. Louis is going to have to do some work here to defend this flag pull because his teammates are falling. Netcabo is sneaking around the back though, and Louis is going to make that kill.
Yeah, that was nice shutout play there from Reason as he managed to just take out Netcabo, of course, like you say, who was on the spawns. He flanked right round the back. Now, the bootleg spawns are actually quite weird, I find, because you can actually be running around in that back left corner with your SMG or your AR, and players will still be spawning there. Now, it's just kills being exchanged here between the two teams, so it's fairly evenly matched and, of course, tied up on flag count as well.
Yep, it is a good game, and Netcabo has actually made this pull on this flag. I've just thought something we're going to have to be careful of is when we're commentating the search and destroy. Yeah. They're going to be able to hear us, so we'll have to be very discreet when we're explaining things. But the flag has just made it through, and this is going to be another capture for 3D Max. That was almost prevented by Reality, but Blue Fran, with some great supporting work, has allowed that to go to 2-1.
Yeah, Reality did put shots into the back of him. He was heavy tagged, but he's just managed to escape through, like you say, good support play from 3D Max's squadron. Now, I appreciate that this is Fariko.Gold's first LAN. This lineup did play under INF for a while online. And from whenever I've played against them online, I think, like you said, they played a play-to-play with your brother, I think.
They have. They've picked up. They are a really strong team, so it'd be great to see them do well in this tournament. But let's see how they can do, as once again it is Netcabo on that flag pull, no doubt supported by Blue Fran. Johnny Marto is going to be defending, and that's 3 down. It's all up to Blazing to do something here. He does manage to get that kill, but I don't think he's going to be able to get there in time to prevent the capture.
No, that is actually going to go to 3-1 to 3D Max, but the thing you have to remember is that 3D Max are on the better side. Of course, they've got that spawn lock, of course, where you can trap them into that back left, as I said earlier. So Fariko.Gold 3-1 down, not exactly the end of the world, as they are on the bad side.
Yeah, I mean, like you're saying, it is the worst side, but I think the only one map where the side makes a huge difference is Lockdown, which is actually going to be the last map if it does come to it. After this, it is going to be Search and Destroy Carbon, and then it will be Capture the Flag Lockdown. But let's see what happens in the second half of this game as Fariko.Gold lead 3D Max lead 3-1.
Yeah, both teams actually playing quite well there. Unfortunate that Fariko.Gold didn't actually manage to pull any more flags than what they did. 3D Max leading this 3 flags 2-1. Both sets of players having a pretty even game. I must admit, nobody's doing particularly bad on kill count. But anyway, we are going to switch up and we are going to go on board with the 3D Max squadron. And we're starting things off with Johnny, who looks as if he's going to push this road. He has got stuns off, double stun down that right-hand side. He has chucked that grenade, got a tag off that as well. But looking for that player, can't actually find him. Being tagged himself, jumps into bikes, imagine to take out Blazing. That was very nice play as Reason gets taken out by Netcabo as well.
And you're going to see Johnny Martos hanging around this area quite often. He might switch it to the right-hand side, but he's picking up those kills and just allowing Netcabo to once again pull the flag. This team are so well set up. They know exactly what each other's doing. Blue Fran getting onto those spawn traps, preventing anyone from going on that platform side, and this is certainly going to be a flag capture for 3D Max.
Oh, but that is actually 3 down as well. Now,
maybe I spoke too soon.
Yes, commentators cursed by the look of things, and that has gone down. Of course, Blazer managing to return that flag, so that was good play there from him, and they are actually on the counter pull now. Blue Fran, of course, doing some work to try and prevent this. He has got up towards the enemy spawn as he's just chucking stuns around. He's tried to pull the flag away, but actually choked that. Unfortunately, has taken out Lime, looks to the middle, been taken out by Blazon though.
And this does look like it is going to be a counter cap. Like you said, Blue Fran was doing well to actually get right down there, and I was interested to see whether he'd just hide in the corner and try and prevent them actually capturing or run it away. But instead, he has allowed them to get that capture. So now only 3-2. There is only 1 flag difference here. And like you say, Fariko.Gold now on the better side, so could potentially get right back into this game.
Yeah, they are only trailing by that 1 flag, which means that 3D Max cannot actually afford to make any more mistakes whatsoever. Otherwise, that risks tying things up. Johnny, like you say, holding this right-hand side, a place where he will look aggressive throughout the whole game. As he sees Reality sat in that corner, but getting taken out as he got stunned as well. Now, there has been somebody just run onto his flag, perhaps?
Maybe. I think he's spotted him. Shots have been fired, but nothing has connected yet. He has seen 2 people back markets, is it? Or was it just the 1? It is going to be 2, and he doesn't know which gun to use against him. Oh, he's in a big spot of trouble. He's going to do well if he manages to get out of this.
Johnny is literally stuck between a rock and a hard place at the moment, getting taken out by Reasons finally, as Blue Fran is just making kills get exchanged, of course, taking out Blue Fran there as well.
Well, let's watch AK now, just hanging around this platform, making sure that he can support his teammates should that flag be pulled. He's not going to be able to pick up that kill, but got a few bullets into him, making him a little bit weaker. And he's just going to try and hold it here. They're trying to, if we just bring up the mini-map, you can see the routes that they're pushing, just trying to go down that right-hand roadside. And it seems to be working for them so far.
Yeah, but still kills being exchanged. Nobody's looking as if they're going to get a flag pull anytime soon, but that does mean, though, there is still 2 minutes left on that clock for Fariko to try and battle back in this best of 3 series here, brought to you at EGL5.
Yeah, definitely not over yet. Let's actually switch over to someone else other than Johnny Martos. We've watched him for quite some time, and actually want to see what Netcabo is doing, because he's doing a lot of objective work. Interestingly, using the AR, he's actually got an SMG on his side as well, so he's no doubt going to be making a push on this flag very soon. Yeah,
he has got the very deadly combo of the PP90 and the ACR, and he is actually behind 2 of the Fariko team here as well. He's stunned and taken out Reality in that bottom middle. He has just flanked around to see if there was anybody on the top platform, but there wasn't, so he's going at objective with that ACR, hoping to perhaps pick some off on the spawns as well, but he's going to pull that flag and run it down that roadside. Of course, the safest option whenever running a flag on a bootleg.
Well, this is looking good. Oh, and that's 3 down. It's only going to be AK that's left alive. Johnny Martos left alive to actually defend this, and he's doing a good job in doing that, taking out Reality. Does spot someone near Chickens, but it's going to be shut out by Reason. And now this could be a perfect time for Fariko to get back into this game.
Yeah, Fariko just need to get a couple stunned, couple down, get them off the spawn, and then they will be able to pull that flag and hopefully tie things up. However, with 1 minute 10 left on that clock, time is fading in front of them.
Well, let's see if anything can happen. As you say, time is ticking away. Just over 1 minute now. Kills being exchanged. That's 2 down either side. There is certainly time for the Fariko team to do something here. Johnny Martos has gone down, and we're seeing AK stuck right back in spawn. The flag has been pulled. This is definitely possible to bring it to a stopwatch.
Yeah, the flag puller there, Blazon, will be fully stunned from that, and AK has actually choked as he's ran past there, so he has pulled that up the top platform. The teams are egging each other on. Now there are 2 running through that bottom middle to try and pull this off. Johnny's running up to the enemy spawn. He is behind the cardboard boxes as we speak, and he has been taken out. And can this be leveled up? And it has been. So that is 3 flag caps apiece now, tied up with only 30 seconds left on that clock. Does it look like we're going to go into a stopwatch scenario now, Ralph?
Definitely looking that way, but let's not rule out the fact that most of the 3D Max team were in their spawn, and it's actually Fariko that are on another push here. Blue Fran doing well to hold that off, and the flag has actually been pulled. AK needs to do something here, or it could be all over in this capture the flag.
Yeah, the flag carrier was stunned there, so it was never going to get away with only 14 seconds left on that clock, but it does mean that Fariko.Gold have actually managed to level things up against 3D Max, and for their first LAN event, not showing any difference between the 2 sides. Of course, 3D Max, the experienced side, of coming fifth, at 2 events, so no difference between them as we stand at the moment. Now, this does mean that we are going to go to a stopwatch scenario. For those of you at home that do not know, or even just want
We've
to
said this so many times, haven't we?
know.
We do it every time there's a stopwatch. Go on, you can take this one.
It's essentially the team to cap a flag the quickest. Of course, we'll start things up, play from one side.
Need to reconnect.
Technical difficulties, guys.
It's all right, I've got this. Don't worry about it.
Played well.
So we'll start with Fariko.Gold. We'll go straight on board with those guys from the word go, and it's going to be Reason who we're watching as he pushes down this left-hand side with Lime. So keep an eye on that clock in the bottom left-hand corner as soon as the team pulls the flag, because it is all about how fast they can pull it on this map.
Yeah, that has actually thrown me off a bit, I must admit, as I seem to have made that call. But Blue Fran managing to pick up a two-piece. He will be running through that middle line, just making sure he can do some defensive work. He is weak though. Reality managing to take out Blue Fran there. Almost got a double kill there on his teammate Lime, but the essential thing is that he has actually defended that flag well. Of course, Blue Fran, renowned for his predator abilities in the enemy spawn, but not today. Yeah,
Lime is just going to be a little bit cautious here because, you know, whilst the teams do want to capture this flag as quick as they can, they also have to defend their own. They've got to play it like it's just a normal, standard capture the flag game. Nice little turn on though from Lime there, but he is going to get shut out by AK.
Yeah, we're just watching Reason here push into this bottom middle area. He's just hard aiming just to see if there is any of the members of the 3D Max in there. I don't think there is, but he seems intent on hard aiming that spot. Just thrown a nade at that bottom middle now. The flag has actually been pulled here by Blazon. Now there is Reason who can support him. He has pushed into this bottom middle area. Now he is actually going to flank around the back of the 3D Max. He's got to focus on that flag. Takes out one, goes for the two-piece, actually missing him. Windmill played there from Reason with the return as well. AK taking out Reason, but this flag is actually going to be pulled home there from Blazon with 3:37 left on that clock.
That was amazing play, and let's not forget that at one stage Fariko.Gold were 3-1 down here on this capture the flag, so getting right back into this game, and they are psyched at the moment. They've got a few supporters behind them as well, cheering them on.
They have indeed. I think that was actually a 1:23 flag pull because there was 3:37 left on that clock.
1:23. I'll trust your maths, Scoops.
That was well played there from Fariko.Gold, and of course they were actually on the bad side as well, so it is all for 3D Max to do on this bootleg capture the flag.
Yeah, well, we will be watching 3D Max, and we're going to be able to see if they will be able to pull this off. And it's going to be interesting to see if Fariko.Gold go all out defensive or if they continue to just play it like it's a standard CTF, because if you play it too passively, then sometimes it can just be big trouble.
I have seen things go horribly wrong in the past where teams just sit behind their flag, so I'm hoping that they don't do that, because with only 1 minute on that clock that they essentially have to defend that flag for, all they've got to do is sit sort of middle map, get those choke points, and they'll be sorted.
Yeah, I'm just going to flick through all the players now and see what's going on for 3D Max, and I just wanted to see, we've got 3 using the extreme conditioning. Even, you know, things are desperate when Johnny Martos is extreme conditioning it up to the flag.
He has literally steamed straight down this right-hand side. The kills being exchanged there. Blazon and Reality picking 2 up. Reality has actually been taken down. There's nobody on their flag defending. One has Johnny with a 2-piece there. He has actually been weakened there. Actually taken out by Blazon. Blazon with that 2-piece now. Netcabo is actually having to push off spawn down this left-hand side. 4:30 left on that clock. Only 1 minute left for them to actually pull this flag home.
Yep, they have just got to hold on. You can see that 3D Max being extremely aggressive here, and it does look like soon they will be able to overrun Fariko.Gold, but it is whether they will be able to do it in time as we approach that 3:37 mark.
Yeah, Johnny now pushing on towards that flag, looking at that back market, actually picking up hit markers, takes out Lime, takes out Reason as well. Knifes there, I don't think he actually meant to do that, as Reality takes him out. AK managing to pick off that kill, and that is actually 3 down. AK's just stunning over towards the spawn now on that roadside. AK just needs to get them down off that. Has actually tagged Blue Fran in the process. Now that flag actually has been pulled by Netcabo. 3:49.
Yeah, what's actually happened here, Blazon's actually pulled the flag to prevent them capturing it, and he's just going to try and hold on to this. He's not trying to get the capture himself. Netcabo's just going to go for it and line his flag and hope his teammates can do something.
That is all, folks. That is it.
That's going to be it, and that's going to be game number 1 to Fariko.Gold.
Very nice play there from Fariko.Gold, of course. They did ever so well